All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakak Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who I learned this truth from, and Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners who listen and learn as well. And just wanted to touch on this commentary that Kevin Samuels was doing on his YouTube page. And, he was going into, IG models and baddies, what happens when the party is over, and this applies to all you women, all right, especially you Israelite women. What happens when America goes down, because America, which is known as Babylon, is on its way out, man. This place is circling the toilet. This place is circling the drain. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the folly party is over, is up? That mirth is being dried up, as the scripture said. So you have a lot of women now. They're looking for husbands, looking to settle down, but in their youth, when the scriptures tell women to marry, they were, playing the field, being promiscuous, Salakia, riding the cock carousel, being hoes and harlots. And now that, America is just about done, these women, now all of a sudden they want a man, a real man to take care of them. All right. It's you women. What you have forgotten to realize is that you need a man, all right. You need men. Women need men to guide them, all right. And a man, preferably a man of Yahweh Shai, man, to guide them through life. Because without guidance, women they'll literally self destruct, and I've seen this happen firsthand, man. You see, because we're coming into a time where men are, contrary to popular belief by a lot of you women, you IG models, you baddies, who have been shitting on men, all right, year after year, day after day. What you're gonna come to realize is that a man is going to be needed in these last days, man. All right, and it's going to be not just any type of man, or regular Joe Blow, Ray Ray or Pookie from up the block. It's going to be a man of Yahweh Shemel Shai that is going to be needed to make it in through these rough times that are getting ready to hit any moment now, man. All right, let's go ahead and get a little bit of his commentary, and then we'll finish it off with some precepts.
Korea, Japan, Canada, Australia, the UK, birthrights are falling. Right. Dating in Canada, y'all are fooled. Why? It's a liberal feminist paradise, and men are just tired of it. Okay. I mean, 36 or 37 years old, 60.
Salakia.
The only thing my dentist told me is that I needed to straighten my teeth, and I honestly did. 70 years ago, you'd have been married, had 2 or 3 kids by now, and been on the way possibly being a grandmother. Yeah, at that age, I could see that that's very true. I guess for me, it was more difficult to swallow the idea of either you rent a husband or you die alone. Like, I feel like that's just two very big extremes. Well, if you can't, okay. In the black community, 1 out of 4 black women will marry. What does that mean? The other 3, the 3 that don't marry, what does that mean they're going to do? You tell me. No. If 1 out of 4 black women will marry in their lifetime, the 3 out of 4 women that don't marry in their lifetime, they're going to die what? Okay, I guess alone, or could be in the just not married. Maybe they're in a relationship. Alone, unmarried means alone. How we keep score.
And just to quickly say, what a lot of you women don't understand is that marriage, when you have the first man you lay down with, that is marriage, according to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, so a lot of you women, you're already married. You see, but Eve, you know, like this guy. I don't even watch this guy, but I just wanted to touch on this. You know, in a lesson, he says 1 out of 4 so-called black women, which will trickle down to the Latino women and Native American women. 1 out of 4 of them only get married or only goes to the court, all right, and files for a marriage because sex is marriage. So that means that three out of those one ride the cock carousel, man. All right, and feel as if they don't need a man. You see, but there's a time approaching where a man is going to be needed. You know, in this show they're talking about women, you know, hitting that age wall, and you know, there's a business where women can rent men to do you know, certain things. You know, rent men to come over and fix a washer. You know, rent men to come over and change a light bulb and do whatever else. Who knows what, you know, that goes on. All right, because women don't feel like they need to be married or need a man. You see, but all hell is literally getting ready to break loose any moment, man. All right, and a man of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be needed. All right, the elect man of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be needed to make it through these hellish times, man.
Where in the world can women live and exist individually by themselves and survive without the help of the group? So like codependency. No, you're not meant to be alone on the planet. You need the group. You need a man. That's the point. Yeah. No.
Right, and that was the whole point that I wanted to really get to in this commentary is that you women, you need a man. All right. See, a lot of women, really quick. Feel like I'm rambling too much. This is 1 Timothy 2:12, and it reads, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." All right, and this is what a lot of you women want to do. You want to usurp authority over the man. You want to be in charge, man. You know, you have a lot of women who have been told not to teach, all right, not to lead, and they do the total opposite. They get on YouTube and they create these platforms, you know, and basically usurp authority over the men, because this ministry is mainly for the men. But Eve can't play the background. Eve can't do what Yahweh Shema Shai created her to do, because she's drunk off the serpent juice. You know, she's drunk off Esau Edom's philosophy, man. 1 Timothy 2:13, it reads, "For Adam was formed, then Eve." All right, so it's not the other way around, like a lot of you women think so. All right, and a lot of you simp ass men believe and think so as well. You know, this queen of heaven worship, this, you know, the so-called black woman is God, man. Hey, how about Shema Shai is doing away with that, man? For Adam was first formed, so the man was formed first, meaning that men don't need women, man, to survive. You know, then Eve, all right, then Eve came. So for you women who are in that, you know, feminist spirit, that, hey, you're gonna be destroyed by that, man, especially in these days to come. Because as the title say, what happens when the party's over? What happens when you know, all hell breaks loose? What happens when you know, checks stop rolling in. You have this rent moratorium getting ready to expire. It's going. I just had a Edomite woman roll past my house, basically saying she didn't have a place to live, man. All right, asking, asking, you know, how much I paid to stay where I stayed because she didn't have a place to live. In a roundabout way, saying, in a roundabout way, asking if I could help her. All right, a lot of you women are getting ready to be out bad, man.
And here's the problem. Why it seems to be such an issue is because how extreme it sounds. It almost seems punitive. Yeah, it does. Because it is. Okay, that's the point. It is meant to be punitive. Okay. You couldn't get a man doing your sexual marketplace value when it was the highest. You chosen to do whatever. You mismanaged your hot years. Now you gotta buy it. Men accept the punitive measure. See, if a man is physically unattractive.
All right, that's enough on that commentary. Let's get back to the scriptures. Isaiah 32:2, and it reads, "A man shall be a hiding place from the wind." All right, a man, an elect man of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be a hiding place. All right, you women are getting ready to find that out, that you actually need men. All right, men have Yahweh Shema Shai has used men to run kingdoms. All right, to establish orders, not the other way around, man. And a covert from the tempest as rivers of water in a dry place. You know, a lot of you women are getting ready to feel what it feels like to be thirsty, man. You know, because you've had men chasing you and putting you on this pedestal, thirsting after you. Well, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to turn that around. You know, a lot of you women are going to be out on the streets, homeless, starving, hungry. And what does that bring? It's gonna bring your pride low. You're gonna become thirsty, man. And a lot of men are gonna push you women away as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You know. And there's a lot of there's more on this. See if I can see. We can start right here. You know, this woman. You know, Eve think, you know, she looked like something. Everyone has to cater to her, man.
I mean, I'm dating, so I do have male friends just in case.
Salakia. We saw in his damn ads, man.
I want to go to a concert or out to dinner. If I need anything fixed in the house, I just have a maintenance guy who just come through, a repair guy I know who I pay to put my TV up. Or so, in my example, those male friends you have don't exist.
You see the mind of these women, you know. You just have men on the side, all right, and you use them for your use them for whatever pleasure you need. You know, women have a man for, you know, when they want to get their nails done, they got a man for the car note, the house note. You know, they got a man for sex. Hey, how about Shema Shai is getting ready to put all those things, all those follies to an end. Proverbs 16:18, it reads, "Pride goeth before destruction," and that's the spirit on majority of these women. Pride. All right, and what follows after pride? Destruction. You know, when these grocery stores become empty, you know, this moratorium really truly goes into effect, and these judges start issuing out evictions. And that pride is going to be thrown out the window with a lot of you women, and it already is. You know, like I was telling you about the Edomite woman who passed by my house and rolled down her window and said what she said, man. All right, that proves that pride is about to be brought low, man. Especially for you heathen women, and a haughty spirit before a fall, and that's the spirit on majority of these women. They're very haughty, you know, walking, especially Eve, you know, neck all stretched out, undisciplined eyes, all up in every man's face. Well, guess what? You're about to fall, man. You know, she's smiling and laughing, and this man is very serious. All right, because majority of you women, it's like dealing with children, man. And it's a lot of you women need a wake up call, you know. And it's the spirit, it's Yahweh Shemal Shai spirit in the earth that is calling out women, man, especially Eve. You know, because you go back 10, 15. Matter of fact, you go back 10 years ago. This type of information wouldn't be on the internet concerning women, even though you had it back then. But the whole MGTOW movement wasn't really popping like that 10 years ago. All right, Kevin Samuels wouldn't have been hot 10 years ago because women were put on a pedestal. You know, they weren't held accountable for anything. They can, you know, treat men like garbage and you know, commit adultery numerous of times on their man and be praised and lauded for it. But now, Yahweh Shemal Shai spirit is in the earth, and men are catching on. You know, that spirit of truth is raising up, and men are catching on to the wickedness of you women, man. You know, it was just crazy to see the pride of these women on this commentary, man, which prompted me through the spirit of Abba Shemal Shai to do this lesson, man. This is Isaiah 32:9, and it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters." All right, you Israelite women are very careless, man. You do anything and everything that you want. You sleep with who you want, and think nothing of it, man. All right. She's probably she in this commentary she said that she slept with all sorts of rappers and ball players, but yet she has the nerve to be in this commentary smiling. You have nothing to smile about, man. You will be considered what they call in the ancient world a whore, a whore, man. But this type of woman would be praised and lauded. All right, a simp would come to the rescue for this type of woman, man. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right, that master's and bachelor's degree isn't going to mean anything very soon, man. The economy is already on its way out. The economy been on its way out. All right, you have the elites transferring into something called a new world, man, where your master's and bachelor's and doctor's degree, all right, is going in at that $140,000 job uh, that you have is going to be obsolete, man. That vintage is getting ready to fail. All those little trinkets and gifts and all the things that these sent men supply you women is getting ready to fail. All right, all that so-called beauty is getting ready to fail. A lot of you so-called beautiful women are the worst women in the world, man. Like my mom used to say, uh, uh, um, when she was alive, she said that everything that glitters isn't gold. All right, meaning just because something looks, nice on the outside doesn't mean that is it's nice on the inside, man. This is Isaiah 13 and 12, and it reads, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold." All right, not a woman, a man, and this is going to be a man of Yahweh Shai Shai, which he Yahweh Shai is he's refining his men now, putting them through the fire, putting them in different situations to refine his men, to build up his men. You know, see, a lot of women are gonna find out that you actually need a man, and that's the way Yahweh Shai designed it from the beginning, for you to need a man, not to, be so-called strong and independent, and I can do everything by myself. I don't need a man. You know, that's the philosophy of Esau. That's the philosophy of the serpent. Which what has it done for you women? Nothing, man. It has destroyed you, destroyed your spirit, destroyed the family. I mean, hell, there isn't any more family anymore, man. Right back, you go back to the 60s, 50s, you have some sort of family structure, especially amongst the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. It was more of a family structure. Even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir, all right? So that's the time we're approaching. These men are gonna stand out and shine. You know, you women are you're gonna be shown how important it is to need a man, a real man, not the man you lust after, the thug niggas and Pookies and Ray Rays and you know the bad boys like a lot of you women like. Those type of men are gonna be pushed out the way. And with that, Lord willing, just be edifying. Till next time, Shalom.